Yo, it's Real 92.3, man. LA's home for hip-hop. You already know Real After Party, Bootleg, Kev, Damage, Dre Sinatra. We got a special guest straight from that Bay Area.
He's here.
Hey, Pilo.
Pilo, what's happening?
What it is?
How you guys doing? You good? We good?
Yeah,
we good.
good.
Oh, yeah,
First
okay.
of all,
Yeah.
you're a new resident to LA.
Yeah, I live in the Valley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in
Next to
Encino,
me,
In
right?
Encino, yeah, I'm dummy tucked off.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? There's like a Chipotle by my house. So
Yo,
it's,
how
you know
could
what I'm
you
saying?
leave the Bay though? It's like you got all this love in the Bay. Why'd leave now?
Is it so expensive?
It's because it is really expensive. My real plan is to get as rich as possible and then move back to the Bay. So that's what I'm trying to do. So,
Nice.
So,
That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's
Bay's the
fine.
most expensive place in the United States to live. I don't even know that matter, Dre.
Of course.
Yeah.
But you can live on the outskirts.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, but see, yeah, the outskirts.
It's not the wave.
Even
expensive
the
Uber ride home.
even the outskirts are getting a little exotic out. It's getting a little exotic out there.
Gentrification.
Yeah.
Well, yo, shout out Pilo. Of course, you've been doing your thing for some years now.
Yeah.
For a very, very long
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
We obviously associate you with the HBK gang.
Yeah.
Amazing producer.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't give you your props as a beat maker.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you got this record, man. Put me on something with E40.
Yeah.
You got a couple records. By the way, the joint with G-Eazy, I think should have been the single for the
Yeah.
record.
No, hey.
Them horns, that shit's hard.
Hey, we coming.
Yeah, for real though. But yo, man, talk about like how's it feel to be doing the? You kind of always been like behind the scenes with it was always Sage and Sue and then Pilo, but now you're kind of like carrying the torch, man.
It's cool because you know what I'm saying. I was able to see a lot of people in different situations. Like I've seen Sue's situation, I've seen Sage's situation, I've seen Kaylani's situation, I've seen G-Eazy's situation. I've been able to see all those people like do great things, and you know what I'm saying, and I'm able to apply those same things into whatever I'm doing. You know what I'm saying, and be successful with it. So that's kind of like it's been really been a blessing. You know what I'm saying, and I've
observed and
apply.
and
just being patient with it. So yeah, I mean, because I always knew I wanted to like do this, but like I'm just a real I'm strategic.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
What's some of those situations you learn from? You got to watch so many people kind of blossom and do their thing in the industry. Specifically, like, what's one of those things you like? You know what? Let me apply that. Let me not do that.
I mean, like I feel like a lot with G-Eazy, like I think his like, and Kaylani also like their branding is
Their attention to detail.
Yeah, attention to detail, and their it's so like spot on. Every time they do something, it's spot on. It's the attention to detail. Like you know what I'm saying? Like Kev said, the attention to detail is something that like it really make a difference to a lot of people's brands. You know what I'm saying? Because as an artist, you're an entity. You know what I'm saying? Like just like you're like Dasani, or you're like Coke, or you're like Pepsi. And if you're not on point with everything, it's you're not gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? So
I remember like G was telling me the way the merch has to be sent a certain way with the tissue paper, a certain
you know what I'm saying? It's real attention to detail with at every facet of it, from the music to the branding to the merch to the everything everything. So like,
what are some things that you've learned that like maybe some mistakes that your homies have done? Because like shout out to Sage. Sage, is kind of quiet lately for Sage, but Sage got crazy hits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was it not dating Jordan Sparks? Did you learn not to do that?
Oh man, hey,
I'm saying.
hey,
I'm kidding.
that's some crazy. That's some crazy.
What are some
stuff.
things that you learned that you could apply that maybe that your homies might have made some mistakes on?
I think, I think the real attention to detail.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
Building some fans.
Yes. Some people, some of them didn't, some of them did, but you know what I'm saying. But like, no matter what, stuff worked out however it's supposed to work out. But you know what I'm saying. I think just like, I mean, everyone's making mistakes, and everyone's like, you know what I'm saying. But like, me personally not have Pilo not making it, which is like, okay, hold on, wait, I seen that. Okay, I'm not for sure not doing that. So like, you know what I'm saying. So that's kind of like where I was like, okay,
It's almost like a blessing in disguise. You got to kind of like just let everybody, like you said, being patient.
Yeah. Just let everybody figure out, and then so I can just come in there. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like being Filipino is like, does it make it any harder for you as far as opening any doors? As far as like, because there's not too many Filipinos in the game. So what's like the obstacles that you encounter that somebody might not realize?
I mean, I feel like just like, obviously on the West Coast, people know what like Filipinos are.
Right.
But like, I feel like
In Arkansas.
Other parts of the country, people be thinking I'm Mexican.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People out here think I'm Mexican still.
Right.
So like, I just think it's like actually identifying. I think, and then that kind of like maybe almost turns people off. But at the same time, it's just like.
But on the other side, it's dope though too, because I feel like you're also like a role model to other Filipino kids.
For sure.
On the other side, that look and be like, yo, I want to be the next Pilo, and may have the hat, the little tail like Pilo. You know, be like, yo, you see somebody like. He fucks with Pilo. He listens to Pilo.
Yeah.
I know just by looking at it.
Yeah, no, it's cool just to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as for me being, me being Filipino, like, I want to be able to inspire people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not people who are just Filipino, but people in general.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever, if you're purple, white, or whatever, black, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like, obviously, people who are Filipino, people who are Asian, like obviously they gravitate more to me because it's like it's somebody who looks like them, someone who's like really like putting on. So like, just for me to be able to be in that breath, or you know what I'm saying, that's a like, you know what I'm saying, that's
Throw
crazy.
that pitch out at the opening
like,
game,
you know what I'm
Filipino
saying?
Heritage
That's a big
Day,
deal.
man. Wow.
Yeah, like
Big
that's
deal.
that was pretty major. Shout out to the Oakland A's.
I see you got the Giants hat on.
You know what I'm saying? But it's good that
Bay Area. He's all kid Bay Area.
they understood. They understood.
Yo, I saw you took actually a trip back to the Philippines, shot a video there.
Yeah, shot a video out there. I had a couple shows out there.
How was the reception?
It was dope.
It was good?
It was crazy. Like we ended up doing like.
Had you ever been there before?
I went there when I was a littler kid, but like, you know, obviously it's like you out there like.
So you come back with the glow up.
Yeah, we come back with the glow up, and then you actually like we went to like some strip clubs. We went to like some manny stuff, like some other.
You went to your dad's hood too, right?
Yeah, like,
I went to your dad's hood, right? I see that.
Dope.
Yeah, and then like it was cool because like that's where we shot the video. We shot the video in my dad's neighborhood because like one of my uncles like still got a house there, so we went back there. And it was pretty cool just to like see see all the kids running around and shit. Like we bought ice cream for all the kids.
That's
like we
dope.
bought candy, ice cream, food for like the whole neighborhood. And then basically it's like it's crazy because like my dad was one of those kids. You know what I'm saying? At one point in his life, you know what I'm saying? And I could have been one of those kids, but you know my pops had to boss up.
He blew up himself.
Boss up.
Yeah, so it was cool. It was cool.
Talk about the strip clubs out there because I hear some funny.
Bro,
some
it was
interesting things. Any animals involved?
No animals.
Wait,
Bro,
at the strip
Bro,
club?
Yeah,
bro, it was like, bro, it's
Nah.
like you ever. I mean, obviously we seen Rush Hour 2.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
One
right,
of the best movies of all time, bro. We walk it. What? That's one of the best.
We're not getting into a movie debate here. Continue.
You don't feel like Rush Hour 2 is a good movie, though?
One of the best. Yeah, it's a good movie. One of the best movies of all time.
Let's just say classic.
It's a classic.
It's a classic. If you're not saying it's classic,
Okay. Okay. So, bro, when you walk in, bro, it's like 40 women on the stage,
You get to pick.
ready.
much?
You're a
Reggie
superstar.
Bush.
How much?
Reggie
Dub,
Bush.
10, 5?
Yeah, what's the
I mean,
cost here?
I ain't tapped in. I was actually.
Good safe answer. I like that.
No, I didn't tap
How
in.
much
What about
David
your friends
Ali
that did
pay?
tap into?
Oh,
totally
Jesus
kidding.
Christ. Hey man, my name Bennett. I ain't in it.
I'm sick.
But just so we know, what was the cost?
I don't know.
For
but
reference, if we ever wanted to go.
It damn near could have been a soft like
Ours is
dub
kinda
or
cheap,
40.
right? Wow.
Soft dub.
Soft dub.
A soft
dub.
A soft dub or a soft 40 watt.
And so it's not really a strip club at that point. It's a whorehouse.
Brothel.
Indeed.
It's a brothel.
Indeed.
My boy was in the military, so he went to a strip club in the Philippines, and they had like birds flying out their vaginas.
Oh, no, that's my whoo.
Kinds of crazy shit.
Take those birds.
Pushing golf balls and shit out.
Oh yeah, no, that's some crazy stuff.
They got some theatrics.
Some theatrics. It's like Tijuana, but. Oh man! When it comes to the record, obviously put me on something. You got E40 on it, which is he's obviously the legend, man. He's not just a Bay Area legend, just a legend in hip hop in general, man. What's it been like, having his co-sign and having him kind of like as a big bro in the game?
Oh man, bro! Every time you get to like, even like sit down with E40, he's just spewing out game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like dripping. He's dripping sauce every time. You know what I'm saying? And just for him, like, bro, he's been in this thing probably a soft 30, bro.
Right, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, which artist is be able to still have, like, you could go to the club right now and there's the E40 record.
Of course.
Like,
And he puts out
what
like
artists, like what
he puts
artists
out like a
can do
triple
that?
album every year.
That's
Like
facts.
what artist is doing that? Longevity and consistency. Like who's doing that?
Does that inspire you to be consistent as well? Because I feel like some West Coast artists, we don't really give the people music consistently, like maybe the South or whatnot.
Consistent good music.
Right. So does he inspire you as far as being like, look, I'm gonna drop consistent music on a yearly basis?
Yeah, like off top. You know what I'm saying? And one of his things is just like, I feel like a lot of people forget in this music thing. It's like people forget that it's not as an artist. It's not about you. It's not about what you like or what you. It's about giving what the people want. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like we're as artists, we're like servers. We serve people. You know what I'm saying? We give everything to the people.
Otherwise, you're gonna be broke as hell.
You come off as a real musical dude, man. How do you feel about like the current climate of music? It's like the industry is more personality driven than, great quality music driven.
I feel like that's obviously. I mean, like we all understand. Like, I mean, there's at some points, but like there's actually some also really great music out there that's not just like rap music. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that's like influenced by rap, but there's a lot of like great music other than like.
Do you sometimes get discouraged when you see like music out there that's not like that doesn't have that top quality out there because based on the popularity, it grows big, it sells.
Or it doesn't sell. Shout out Lil Yachty.
I'm sick,
man. I'm sick. But I mean, obviously, like I mean, I'm not like me personally. I like a lot of different things, and I'm not really like.
You're not an old head by any means.
Yeah, I'm not competing with anybody. I'm just like I'm focused on P-Lo. I'm like P-Lo's right here, and I'm like, whoop.
You got the blinders on.
Got the blinders. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? A lot. There's a lot of good music. Obviously, there's some stuff.
Some bullshit.
There's some. Yeah.
That's always been like that, right?
Yeah, but it's always been.
I mean,
that.
Soulja Boy at one point was popping.
Yeah,
But it's popularity.
Yeah, man.
but hey, popularity is. You know what I'm saying?
Fades.
At one point, I feel like you kind of were more focused on the production shit.
Yeah.
At this point, obviously you're in artist mode, but are you still like putting your producer hat on for other artists?
Stuff I'm like passionate about. Yeah.
Like who you working with?
Obviously, I mean, we did some stuff for G's album and it didn't make it, but like I was like stuff like that. I mean, stuff.
You for G-Eazy's album?
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't make it, but there was. I mean, obviously, there's like some kids that back home that are coming up that I'm like kind of like grooming and
That's
like,
tight.
you know what I'm saying. And there's some other artists that are like, that I'm like starting to work with, like people from like this girl from the Philippines that I'm like, kind of like trying to like work with.
Okay, from back home.
Yeah, she's raw though. She's raw though. She's
dope.
Dummy
Singer?
raw.
Rapper?
Singer.
Singer, okay.
Dummy raw.
Was that
like,
the girl that was on your IG that you posted? Like you said something. I forgot. I saw you post something.
Yeah. She raw. She raw.
Who's somebody from the Bay Area that we should be looking out for? Like the next wave, because I feel like the Bay definitely has like their ways, like the Prezzies.
I mean like Prezzies raw, Lil Yee.
Lil Yee. That's the most Bay Area rap name ever.
For real. All Black, Rex Life Raj.
I seen this Mexican looking cat like Moneybag Pete or something.
Moneybag
like.
Pete, yeah, Lil Pete raw
or
too.
Lil Pete.
Man, there's a lot of cats that are coming. Like it's a budding scene. So,
is it safe for A Boogie or PNB Rock to go to the Bay right now?
Question.
After they beat up Lil B, which I thought was some sucker shit for the record.
Which is definitely some sucker shit. Man, bro, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no gangster, but I know the gangsters back home ain't having it.
Right.
So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Were you at the festival that day?
No, I was in LA.
Oh, yeah.
I ended up going there I performed the next day.
Oh yeah.
And then but yeah.
What was the climate? Because Lil B's such a peaceful guy. Like I just don't. Like, is it obviously they squashed it?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like at the same time, a lot of people were like, if Lil B's kind of like don't do nothing, then I guess like everyone's kind of like
Respect it.
Yeah, like respect Lil B. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of where it's
Do
at.
you feel like it made the Bay look any type of way that, you know, people from outside of the city can come in there and attack
I mean,
one of your
obviously,
own?
it definitely did. Because, I mean, obviously, we talking about it. So it obviously did. But, I mean, that was kind of crazy.
Would you personally, if A Boogie hit you tomorrow for a beat, would you give him a beat?
No.
No.
Man.
Wow, I'm sick.
Shout out Lil B, man. Protect Lil B at any cost.
I mean, bro, if we doing anything for the if we doing everything for the bag, we might as well just go. You feel me? Where's the like
Camaraderie?
Not even camaraderie, but where's just like
Pride.
the honor?
Right,
pride,
pride.
the honor.
Where's
You have
honor?
to draw the line
like,
somewhere,
bro,
right?
if we all doing it for the money, we might as well just go hit E14.
Right?
You
You
know
might as well
what
go make a beat for the fucking YouTube kids.
Yeah. We might as well go do that.
Make a Black China beat, you know
Yeah,
what
go
I'm
make
saying?
Black
Like,
China. Please don't.
No. Would you make a beat for Black China,
Please don't
bro?
ever. Please say no.
Damn.
If she hit you up, would you make a beat?
I mean, bro, I can't.
Speaking of
That's a
honor.
yes.
No. I mean,
might already hit.
there's a lot of stuff I can't rock with. But I mean, no disrespect to Black China.
Yeah, not to down. It was just something that's not your cup of tea.
Yeah, this stuff that I personally can't do.
Quick question. Well, maybe not a quick question. We ask every rapper who's in their spank bank, who's their top 5. You know what the spank bank is? I'm assuming. You know, your top 5 chicks like that you would like to bang, or
That
if
you
ever,
fantasize
if you ever went to
to.
jail with the girls you close your eyes and jerk off to.
Who's in there? I mean, dude, we got to keep the top tiers in there. Like, I mean, Beyonce is still like
She's in the top 5.
Still top
come
5?
on. Like, yeah, that's. I mean, Nicki's up there.
Okay.
Um,
Not bad.
who else, man? The thing is just like, it's when I just go to my explore page, it gets kind of crazy.
That
I
is
feel
true.
you. I'm the same way.
Start racking up
The
the
explore
other
page
stuff
is
and-
popping.
Yes, yeah.
You go to the
find some
Instagram,
gems in
like the
there.
black hole of Instagram models,
You
and you're
find
just
some
like,
gems on the explore, the
like
trending
you
page.
follow like a photographer,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
and then
That's
from
when you
there
re-
you're like, wait a minute.
That's when you're on top level creep mode, when you start following the photographers.
Photographers, because they
For
post,
that
they posting great content.
That's crazy.
Especially if you got a girl, that's how you do it, man.
What's
You
the
follow
craziest
photographers.
Pilo groupie story?
Hey, man, I'm not.
We don't want you to end up like the rap Harvey Weinstein here or anything.
No. This no comment.
No.
man.
Oh, come on.
Hey,
I
man.
think Kilo got a girl, man.
And I'm yeah, man.
Oh, you're in a
You know what I'm
relationship?
saying? Yeah,
Oh,
you
me
know what I'm
too.
saying?
I'm engaged.
I'm loyal to the soil. You
Oh,
feel
yeah.
me?
Yeah.
So
How long you been with your lady?
man, for a minute.
Okay, cool.
A soft minute.
Oh,
A soft minute.
shout out Pilo.
Soft minute.
He's a loyal man. He's a loyal
Loyal
man.
to the soil. Never leave my pad without my blessing oil. You know what I'm saying?
It's lit, man. Well, look, the single is out.
Yeah.
Full project.
Yeah. And we coming out with that feel good video.
Feel Good joint is so crazy.
Yeah, we just we should be dropping.
You produced that?
Yeah.
Oh,
me and my partner Jay Graham. You know Jay Graham.
Yeah.
He produced Broccoli.
Okay, who did the horns on it?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the hardest beat you ever made in your
Oh
life.
yeah. Thank you, man.
That Feel Good shit is so fire.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah, that joint right
We're about
there.
to come back around with that.
I was
Not
like,
mad
yo,
at that.
this got to be the first single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. But you know we had to cement Pilo though.
I
Right,
feel
right.
you.
No, I feel
Like,
you.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You know
talk
what?
about before we get out of here, because like our boy Eric is from the Bay, and he and
That's my guy. Right?
yeah, of course. We always talk about how big G-Eazy is, and you know, obviously he's a superstar. But how important is G to the Bay? Like, because I feel like he don't get a lot of props when it comes to like
Being from the Bay, right? Or,
being from the Bay and being like and from like hip
Being a
hop
superstar.
yeah.
Like hip hop dudes don't give him props that they should. Like they look at him more like a fucking pop star. I'm like, this guy can rap his ass off.
No, off top. Like G could rap. He could rap.
But
Like, off top.
but him as a person, like is he, you know, he like in the Bay right now? Besides E40 and Too Short, you would think like
Yeah,
G
off top.
running shit, right?
Yeah, off top. I mean, bro, G-Eazy, bro, he changed the landscape. Like how people like move. You know what I'm saying? How I move. You know what I'm saying? How other like you know what I'm saying? We're all around. G.
Do the streets in the Bay Area like recognize G like that?
Obviously I wouldn't think that's his demographic.
I know it's not. So,
but I mean, obviously, people will for sure respect him.
Right, for
and
sure.
you know, obviously, like the No Limit record, they clapping.
I mean, I feel like when
They
you do
clapping
your
at
own
it.
show at the Oracle and you sell it out, how
Yeah.
could you know, the numbers don't lie at the end of the day.
the guy
facts.
headline of fucking amphitheater.
It's just like this guy,
Logic.
just because some dude that was still wearing 4XTs don't respect G.
Yeah, I mean,
it don't mean that the whole
4XT.
culture.
Yeah, shout out to our man Eric over here with his fucking underarm fucking 4X. Fucking
Yo, I'm not
sweaters.
even saying you wearing
talking
4X.
about Eric. I'm talking about
I wasn't even talking about you.
I mean, but obviously, like his like, not saying that he can't do it, but like obviously, that's
It's
not,
not his demographic.
That's not, yeah.
But I feel like this song also opened him up to the urban scene a
off
little
top.
bit more
Hell
too.
yeah.
Where like you're in the club and now you hear people reciting G-Eazy.
And
like,
he's brought everybody on tour with him.
Oh,
yeah,
bro.
when he didn't even have to.
Like
But
every
he didn't
tour.
have- bro.
From Debates of the Universe,
Bro.
I Am Sue,
Bro.
40,
He didn't have to.
Kehlani.
And he
That's
still
the
took
thing.
everybody. That's what I respect about G.
Man, he didn't have to, bro.
And he 40's on his new album. Kehlani's on his new album. Like he's still putting like, you know.
Come on, he didn't have to.
Exactly. After the first one, he could have been like, "Look, I'm
Yeah,
good.
I did that.
I'm
I
gonna
did that.
see y'all." And like,
Yeah.
I respect that.
And
He broadcasts like you, Neff the Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Even
Everybody.
DJs like Dajay on the
Yeah,
road.
yeah,
like
yeah.
to me, I respect that.
No,
man.
man, come on, man. Like he really like he put on. Like
Shout out
you
to
know what I'm
the
saying?
Gerald guy.
A lot of people like wouldn't do that. Like we know a lot of people that wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's real.
I want to touch on one thing too, man. HBK, man. What's up? Y'all gonna be dropping any more projects here? It's
Man,
Is
What's up,
HBK
man?
still like thriving? Like as a
people need
crew?
to know.
I just feel like
oh man, I
everyone's
feel
doing
like
their own thing now.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of where it's at. Like everyone kind of like spread, and everyone has like their own like lives, and you know what I'm saying we're all still like friends. And
You and Cool John gonna drop another album together? Like moving to?
possibly, yeah.
We need that.
Possibly,
Need
yeah.
that.
Me and John, like we still go back and forth. We still like making music. So yeah,
Love
we
that,
we got some records for sure.
Oh,
It's lit. Pilo. Make sure you go support this guy. Cannot wait to see the Feel Good video.
Yes, it's pretty
I'm
awesome.
proud of you, man.
Yeah, man,
so
love,
I
big
can
love,
really
man.
say
We're
we
proud
are
of Pilo,
proud of
man. I've been rocking with this guy for
Pilo,
some
man.
years, man. Let's
Clap
go.
it up for Pilo,
Yeah, let's
man.
do it.
Come on. It's lit.